Hi guys, it's me again, your girl, Terry. How have you been? How has this week been? So it's another Sunday, and yeah, as I come to you always on a Sunday, I hope you're well. Kindly start by subscribing if you're new. If you're not new, kindly stay tuned for more and more motivational and keeping your hope alive vlogs. And we're gonna be speaking more and more about different diverse things. Yeah, and by the way, one of these days I'm going to be speaking about relationships, but today I want to speak in the line of giving hope to those who have been jobless even through last year 2021, and you've been looking forward to getting a new job through this new year 2022. So I was just watching international news another day, just past 12 in NTV on CNN. It was about USA adding for 65,000 jobs and the span of when since COVID started, and that is in January 2022. That is 465,000 jobs. You can imagine that is the US, and we are here in Kenya. I mean, unemployment in Kenya is a huge menace, and of course there are many more people who have come from campus, who have done their Form 4 levels, who have a schooling, who have a certain skill. Maybe they've done masonry, they've done plumbing, they've done electrical stuff, and they haven't been able to achieve a job. I mean, this is the USA. Of course, we should try and get a bit of lessons out of this USA. You know, as I was watching that piece of news, I was wondering in my mind, do our political leaders ever watch this news? Are they ever anxious or curious rather to know how to get to such points of adding more jobs towards their people? Is the leadership that they want to earn, especially now that we are in an election year 2022, do they want to add more gain towards the people, or is it all about themselves? Is it just all about them earning a salary and then getting those big positions and earning big piles of allowances perhaps, or even per diems going to various places in the world and even in our country? I mean, this is an eye-opener, because I mean, even as Kenyans, we are able to get at points where we watch this international news. I'm sure this and many more items of the Westernized countries being more advanced in terms of giving more jobs or giving more opportunities to people are outlined. And I mean, this is just a challenge to you, perhaps, who is vying for a certain position. There are various people that we graduated in November 2021 who are vying for a member of county assembly position, who are vying for MP's position, who are vying for senators, for governors. Others want repeated positions, or rather the positions that they had in the previous elections in 2017 are the same positions that they want now. Perhaps others want bigger positions, others are CSs and they want to come in as now elected people, or want to garner a nominated position. This is a challenge to you. Just go out and find out what can you do for Kenyans to remember you. It's all about leaving a legacy. Perhaps if you end up being a leader and one day perhaps you die, or one day you retire and become an old person that you can no longer work in the public sphere, just find a niche where you can give out to the society. If it is not the young people and giving the jobs, what can you do for women? What can you do for the disabled? What can you do for the men out here who are wailing or who linger in terms of drinking beer? They're always drunk. Can you find positions for them that, or rather opportunities for them that they can put up their minds in? What can you do for the young women? What can you do for the young men, for the young boys, the young girls, or young babies who are growing up? What can you do to the mothers who are breastfeeding or lactating? These are the things that try and look out for these things. Even for you who is not vying for a position, or who is not looking into a political kind of sphere, let us try and think wide. Whatever space you are in your job, in your business, what can you do to reach out to that person who is unfortunate or who lacks in one way or another? This is my challenge to you. As you give hope to people as you interact with them through social media, through messages, through calls, through vlogs like this. Let us try and reach out in a physical kind of way. For me, I want to encourage you through this vlog that there's something you can just do, and we can borrow this stuff of 465,000 jobs. It might not be literally practical, but I am sure something can be done about it. So guys, it's my challenge to you and you. Let's just look out for these things. And also, it's a challenge also to our current governorship, the president, the deputy president who is now vying for the presidential candidacy, for the former prime minister Raila Odinga, all the people who have a tangible kind of way that they can be able to reach out to people outside there. Let us try and find ways that we can bring positive aspects into the society, into Kenyans. The Kenyans will stop wailing over unemployment, will stop wailing over lack of food, over increased prices in food items, over the economy growing high and high over and over again. This is my prayer for us as Kenyans, so that we may look at ourselves at a better position come 10 years perhaps to come. The president right now at the USA is Biden. Looking at the past, and I think when he came in, he was 78 years. It's not about his age being able to sprout out such things. It may not be his idea as such, but the person in leadership is the one who will applaud for such items. It will always be thanks towards the president. It will always be thanks towards the person who is in charge of a certain docket. So thank you Biden for such kind of work, and I look forward to Kenya and other third world countries, other countries that are wailing in perhaps things that seem so they're not in good terms. For example, looking into Kenya, there was the story of people in Marsabit, or rather in the northeastern county, just lacking food, animals dying. There was that feature. And these are desperate situations of people, a Kenyan like you and me, living outside there. So guys, that's my challenge to you. Let's try and find out something that we can do. It may not be big, it may not be small, just as little as you can. People who are sick outside there, for the healthcare, let's not just talk about the little things of NHIF and something else. Are we thinking outside the box as leaders who want to come into leadership? Are you thinking outside the box as Kenyans who want to stand in, for example, 10 years from now? Challenge to you and you and you. Remember to subscribe and look forward to many other topics that we're going to be to dig deeper into. So guys, I'll leave it at that, and I'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye.